Hey family, welcome to an unboxing slash planner video is what we're going to call this today. Today we are going to be unboxing my new planner that I got from Papertess Designs. So if you are interested in unboxings or planners, then stick around for the video. But before we jump into this video, if you are new here, hello, hi, welcome. My name is Danielle and I am the non-traditional mommy. And on this channel, we do life, you guys. We do unboxings. We talk about marriage, parenting, homeschooling. We do vlogs, basically anything that pertains to life and is placed on my heart. So if any of that is of interest of yours, I would love for you to stick around and join my little family by hitting the subscribe button. To the rest of my non-traditional family, you guys are the MVPs and I love you bunches. Thanks for hanging in there with me, you guys. Mwah. All right, so for those of you who have been around for a little while, you know that I used to do bullet journaling and then I jumped ship to digital planning, and I love digital planning. It soothes my soul. It is relaxing. It is calming. It is peaceful. It is one of the things that I love to do as a hobby and in my spare time. So I am not giving up digital planning by any means. However, I have found that I feel like I need to separate personal from business, and that is where this planner is going to come into play. I found that I really feel like I need a paper planner for business related stuff, something that I can leave open on my desk, something that I can take with me out and about, that I can pull out in meetings and jot things down, jot things down in, and not always pulling out my iPad, because on top of my iPad having my digital planner, it also has other, personal things and my note apps and other apps on there and things like that. And so sometimes I want just that little separation between personal and work. And so I thought, maybe it's time to go back to a paper planner for business related stuff. And I've been looking at Hobonichi planners. I even tried a Hobonichi digital planner, which I really liked, but there was a few things that kind of was like, I'm not really sure. And that's where this Papertess planner came in, because it seemed to be very similar to the Hobonichi style planner, but it had things that I was like, yes, that's what I'm looking for. I tried to get it last year, but it was sold out. I was able to get my hands on the 2024 one, so I'm super excited to unbox with you guys, talk about first impressions, some cons, some pros, and see how this goes and what I like about, paper planning, or I guess we'll call it that, paper planning for work-related stuff, and then digital planning for my personal life, and just talk about what that looks like. So let's unbox this bad boy and see what we think. All right, you guys, let's get into this planner. Let me get out my handy dandy knife. So I stumbled across this particular planner just in all of my binge watching of digital planning and planners on YouTube, and I came across this one when I was researching Hobonichi, because I really thought, I'm gonna get a Hobonichi planner. And so I did a deep dive into Hobonichi and trying to decide if I wanted that planner, and came across someone who had a Papertess. And I was like, wait, I really like this planner. It's similar to Hobonichi, but the layout is speaking to me. And so I then tried to get one for 2023, but they were already sold out for 2023. And so I wasn't able to get one. Luckily, I was able to get my hands on this one. It did come from, where does this come from? It's actually from Germany. So the shipping did take quite a while to get to me, but that was to be expected, whenever you order something like that. So it had to go through customs and all of that good stuff. And I'll leave the price of how much I pay. I will leave that on the screen for you guys, as well as a link to this planner if you decide you really like it. All right, so just gonna pull that out. And it just came in a very basic black box. Nothing to yell and shout over. Some little confettis. And here it just has a little sticker that says Papertess Designs, along with the website. More confetti wrap. So the packaging, you know, the packaging isn't anything to yell, scream, and shout over, but this is a small business. You know, she makes these, I believe, by hand. So always room for growth, right? Always room for growth. All right, so I'm gonna just roll that up. We'll set that to the side. I'm going to take it out the plastic. And this is a B6 size planner. And I got it in olive green. I'm not sure if that's the actual color that it says on the website, but it looks in person like a very olive green kind of color. And on the front, it says Chapter 24, the Yearly Notebook, B6 Full Year Edition 2024. On the spine, it has that Chapter 24 again, the Yearly Notebook, B6 Full Year Edition 2024 by Papertess Design. You can see it has tabs for you to switch to, which we'll get in just a second. And on the back, it just has the Papertess Designs at the bottom. It is very bendable and flexible, so not a hardback kind of book. And it kind of, you know, this is my hand, and there it is. So it literally is the size of my hand. I use this journal to do my journaling in, and it is about the same size as that. These are my filled notebooks that I keep in my purse to jot down any type of thoughts or things that come to me. And it's, I mean, pretty much, you know, just to get a feel. So you can see it is a very small book, very lightweight, and I'm excited about that because I'll be able to throw this in my bag, in my purse, when I'm out and about, and take it with me and not feel like I have something super extra heavy on me. So let's get into this planner. So right here on the first page, it says this notebook belongs to. It has the B6 at the bottom, full edition, same kind of things. And then it has where you can put your information. You guys, if you don't fill this out, let me make a recommendation that you do. I had a planner that I lost. So sad about that planner. I'm pretty sure I left it at, I was doing a workshop, and I'm pretty sure I left it there, but I did not fill out this part of the planner, so I never got it back. So I think this is so crucial to just put your name, maybe your phone number or your email, something where that you don't mind if someone finds it, they can somehow get in contact with you to return it to you. So yeah, definitely fill out that page of your planner if you're one that usually skips that. There's 2 blank pages in the front that you can either make index pages if you need to, anything like that. I think I'm going to put my word of the year on these pages, maybe do a little bit of decorating, just because I enjoy doing that so much. Then you move right into your yearly overview 2024. It has all 12 months on the first 2 pages, which is so nice because if you want to do a year overview, you want to be able to see your whole year at a glance. You don't necessarily want to be flipping through pages. So I think it's so nice that you get all 12 months right here in these 2 pages. For me, I will probably use these to write down important things that are happening, you know, throughout the business that I need to remember. So any business related important dates, is what I will keep on this page. Then you have your quarter page. So you have quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4 over the 4 pages. And then of course you have account monthly, dailies down the side. Now, again, we have quarterly goals that we set for the business, so I would probably use this to track those quarterly goals. Maybe use this for some type of tracking as far as like birthday parties that we have booked and things like that. Something that I want to keep an eye on and be able to see for each quarter and just kind of compare quarters. So that is how I will use these pages. And then you have some more blank pages. You have 2 more blank pages in between your quarter and your first month. And it actually starts with December 2023. I did get this before December. I want to say I got this right at the end of November, but I didn't open it because I wanted to unbox it with you guys. So I probably will not use December. I might go back and do like some back planning, back dates, things like that I would want to look at and reference for December of 2024. So I may do like some back planning end of the year kind of goals and write that in here, or end of the year targets that we hit or missed and stuff like that. I may do that for this particular spread. And then you have some more blank pages and you hit January. So the thing that I love about this planner, first of all, I love the square grids. So it reminds me of bullet journaling. That is one of the things that I do love about it. And I believe Hobonichi is set up the same way with the square grids. But the thing that I love about this planner is that you have your monthly. Then you have a blank page. This is where you can do maybe a monthly overview, any type of bullet journaling type stuff that you want to do, goals for the month, anything like that. And then you get into your first week. So you have your first week here. So cool, y'all. 2024 starts on a Monday. Don't y'all love when it works out perfectly like that? So 2024 starts on a Monday. So you get into your first week, and then right after the weeks, you have your 7 days. So you're going to get 7 blank pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so each one of these represents the day of the week. So these would be used for your dailies. And of course, because they're blank, you can fill them out however you want to do for your daily pages. And then you get into week 2, and then you get 7 days for week 2. That was the thing that sold me about this planner. You know, most planners, you have all your months, then you have all your weeks, then you have all your dailies. And that drives me insane, because the way my brain works is it goes month, week, days, week, days, week, days, then another month. Like all of the months should be, anything correlated to January should be right behind January. That's how my brain thinks. My brain is like, okay, January, and then I flip through and I'm still in January. And that is exactly how this planner is laid out. And then you get to February, and again, you have February, then you have your 2 blank pages, then the first week of February, and then your 7 days. And so with the little tabs, you can just flip to the month, and the tabs have the actual month number. So it doesn't say the month, but it's the number correlated with the month. So if you need to go to May, you just flip to 5, and then everything that you need for May is going to be in the 5 tab. It's not a situation where you get to May, the month, but then you have to go through all the other months before you get to the weeklies. So that is the thing that literally made me so excited and giddy about this planner. And then you have January of 2025, and then you get some blank pages at the end. And you get, these are actually numbered. blank pages. So they don't, she didn't do weeklies for January 2025, but you get 2 blank pages, and then you have your index pages. And then you have like a notebook. And so it's numbered. So 1, 2, you get a total of 27 pages at the back, and that can be used, you know, for whatever type of journaling, note keeping, things like that that you want to jot down. Now the other pages are not numbered, so if you're a type of person that does like to use an index, you will have to go through and number, you know, all of your pages in order to use that index in the back there. I would say that is probably the biggest con, is that it's not numbered. That would have been nice because it just makes it a lot easier for you to index and be able to go back and reference things. And so since we're already in the pros and cons, let's just talk about that really quickly. I think definitely one of the pros is how light this book is. I mean, it's super light. It's super bendable. Let's see. It lies flat. I know that is so important for a lot of people, you know, to be able to have your book open up and you're not like having to, you know, hold this page down while you write. So it pretty much, even in the beginning when you first, you know, January 1, pretty much stays open. There's a little bit of bend, but of course as you start to put weight on that side, it's going to stay open more and more. So that's definitely a pro. I love the grids. They are not super dark. They are darker than a lot of bullet journals out there on the market. So if you're a person that don't really like to see your grids at all, that might be off-putting. So it's a 30 by 41 grid, 30 across, 41 down, if that matters to you. The other pro, and like I said earlier, is the fact that you get month, week, dailies. Month, week, dailies. It's just chronological. And if your brain works in chronological order, then of course you are going to love that. I definitely think that it is a pro that you get these 27 extra pages without being overwhelming. You know, if you're a person that doesn't take a whole lot of notes, you don't really need a book that's bulky because it has a whole bunch of notes in the back that you're not going to use anyway. So just having a few, you know, 27, I think is probably an ideal number. I'll let you guys know if I run out. But I definitely think having 27 is an ideal number as well. So that's definitely a pro. I like that you only get December and January for the next year. It gives you enough time to order your next planner without feeling like you have to completely fill this one up and then start over in another one when you get, you know, your January planner. So, you know, some planners go through February, March, and that's overkill to me if you think about it. So that's definitely a pro as well. I would say the biggest con that I am feeling right now with just first impressions is the fact that the pages aren't numbered. And so for me, if I'm like, what page did I write, you know, XYZ on, I'm going to have to either number as I go along, or maybe use some type of symbol or something with indexing, or, you know, maybe do April weeks 15 day 1 or something like that to be able to find something that I wrote down and reference it later. So that's definitely a con, that the pages are not numbered. Other than that, right now, that's probably the only con that I have, you know, about this book. It feels really well put together. I don't see any pages, you know, ripping out or anything like that. Like, the binding seems very nice. I think it's going to do well with the pens and not having a lot of bleed through. The paper feels really nice. It's nice and thin. It's not super thick. So I think it's going to write nicely and feel good to write on. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That is this Papertess yearly planner. And again, this is the yearly notebook, so it does have the months, the weeks, and the days. And again, you can customize the days however you want. And I was saying it's similar to Hobonichi in the sense of, let me pull up a weekly here, you guys. So similar to Hobonichi in the sense that it's vertical. Is it vertical or horizontal? I think it's horizontal planning, where you have you know, your days here, and then you have this open column here to write your to-do list or whatever you need to write, appointments, whatever you want to keep track of in this section. So in that sense, it's similar to, I believe, the Hobonichi cousin, if I'm not mistaken. I like to do the running to-do list. So I like to do the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or rolling to-do list. So I like to do the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then just kind of have my rolling to-do list. So that is probably what I will keep track here, and then any appointments in this section here. So but yeah, that is pretty much it. If you guys like this video, then please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite thing about this planner is. Let me know if you've heard of Papertess, if you were already familiar with this brand, or if this is your first time hearing about it, and if you'll check her out. Let me know that as well. And if you want to see me do some planning in this video, or planning in this planner, then let me know that also, and we'll do some plan with me videos. Again, this planner is primarily going to be used for work. All right, so that is it, you guys. Thank you for being here and unboxing this planner with me. Again, if you guys have any questions, thoughts, or anything like that, feel free to leave it below, and let me know if you guys want to do some plan with me videos, and we'll do some of those. All right, you guys, I will see y'all in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.